Hello everyone, hello professor. My name is Li Xinshu, student ID A198388. Today, I'd like to share a short story, The Landlady. Hello everyone, let me ask you a question first. Have you ever sensed something strange about a stranger, but ignored that uneasy feeling just to be polite? Today, I'm going to share a terrible lesson I learned from my own experience. I'm Bailey Weaver, 17 years old. I came to Bath from London for a business trip. Trust me, I never imagined a simple trip to handle work could turn into a nightmare I could never escape. I was polite and in a seat back then. After a long walk on cold empty streets, I was exhausted and eager to find an affordable place to stay. I had no idea that a warm-looking small inn would bring me a deadly disaster. The whole town seemed dead, barely any people walking around, and every hotel I passed charged way more money than I could afford. I was strangely attracted to this bed at breakfast. Warm firelight shone through the window, even though my heart felt uneasy. But I still rang the bell. Something pulled my eyes straight to that window, like there was an invisible force calling me inside, even as my chest tightened with worry. "Oh, come in, dear boy. It's so cold outside. Don't stand there in the wind. I have been waiting for a nice man like you." Her voice sounded so soft and sweet. There was not a single harsh tone in it at all. The landlady opened the door right away. She was extremely friendly and offered me a super cheap room, so I decided to stay. No normal landlord would rush to their door that fast, and such a low price was almost too good to be true. But I was too tired to doubt anything at that moment. Later, I opened her guest book. There were only 2 names. I suddenly realized those 2 young men had disappeared years ago. I flipped through every single page, expecting dozens of guys, yet only 2 signatures sat there. Faded and old, a chill ran down my spine instantly. I turned to the parrot and the dog beside the fireplace. They never moved a bit. At first glance, they looked lively, just like real living pies sitting quiet by the fire. I loved small animals, so I was glad to see pies inside the house, but the silence of them made me feel uneasy little by little. When I asked the landlady about them, she smiled gently and said, "I stuff all my little pies myself when they pass away." All these weird clues appeared one after another, yet I told myself not to be rude. So I suppressed my uneasy. She made me a cup of tea. I took one sip, and a strong bitter amount taste spread in my mouth. It didn't taste like regular tea at all. That bitter chemical flavor stuck thick on my tongue right away. I leaned forward to watch the parrot. They reached out and touched the dog. Its fur was icy and stiff, just like hard wood. I told myself I was just imagining things, trying to calm my racing heart, but their cold touch broke all my self-deception. My heart pounded so loud I could hear it beating in my ears. No matter how hard I tried to stay calm. In that second, other clues crashed into my mind. The motionless stuffed animals, the missing young guest, the strange tea, her hobby of preserving bodies, and woke up to the terrifying truth, and was her next exhibit. Fear wrapped me tightly, and I was completely trapped. Every strange detail and ignored eerily crashed together at once, leaving me frozen with pure terror. I sat stiffly in the chair, too shocked and too polite to run away. The landlady kept chatting in her soft, calm voice, without any trace of malice. There was nowhere a good escape. All of this happened because I ignored my inner warning to avoid a coldness. I want to jump up and rush out the door, but some stupid sense of politeness glued me to that chair. Okay, the spell ends with no rescue. I stay in that creep parlor, waiting for my terrible fate. This story tells us a vital truth. Politeness cannot override your sense of safety. Those small, abnormal details are your instinct protecting you. If you turn a blind eye to strange sights, you may fall into huge danger. Always listen to the uneasy voice inside you. Can you promise that you will trust your gut feelings from now on? Don't brush off that little uncomfortable feeling just to be nice to strangers. Okay, thank you for your listening.